Welcome back, guys. No, I'm not
You don't know how I start my videos? I thought you watch my videos.
I skipped the intro.
That's crazy. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, not Inquisition. I almost said Dragon Age Origins.
Why did you have to do the intro when I was making a silly little face?
It has been almost a year.
Surely not, really?
Yeah, we played this in December
of last year.
of 23. Yeah.
That's not anywhere near a year. That's like half a year.
It's been, oh my god. Why am I always wrong? Why am I always wrong? It's been almost a year. I didn't say it's been a year. It's been nearly a year.
Hey,
I forgot how to play this game, but that's why he's here.
That's the only reason why I'm here? I thought I was resident lore guy.
Oh, no, yeah. He's resident lore, resident evil, resident terror.
Veilguard just got announced today. My disappointment is immeasurable.
It did.
Or rather, the gameplay was shown today.
Yeah, and I think everyone is in agreement that...
I don't think everyone's... Well, it was split. I mean, the chat looked split. There was some people going L's. There was some people going W's. I think it has potential for the plot to be good, but the art direction just sucks.
Yeah, I've only seen negativity about it.
Negative vibes?
Yeah.
Negative Etsy witches.
Yeah. So...
Okay, I thought you talked to this guy last time.
We might have.
To assume the worst.
Yeah,
so the Great Tamlin incident happened. Him and I were in love.
The Great Tamlin incident of 23.
Yeah.
He is dead.
He's not dead.
Rip.
The Grey Warden says he won't be found, but...
Which means he's dead.
I'm pretty hopeful.
XD.
A sad day for our clan. I know you and Tamlin were very close, Stalin. This must be difficult indeed.
We were very close.
They weren't close. Cuts to you seeing Tamlin's corpse as you walk away.
He's not
May the
dead.
Creators guide your path.
Whatever you say.
We didn't even see his corpse. He didn't listen to us.
Well, I mean...
He got himself in trouble. That's
Paul.
Yuri Lowenthal.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
You see, you've already talked to him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've talked to everybody in this settlement. If not, it doesn't matter because they're not that important.
Well, let me refresh on a little bit of the lore. We hear city elves don't know what it means to be elven.
Well, back in the city we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
We would never resort to banditry.
I'm just saying that's what we hear. And it's
Every
elves
day
who say
bandits.
these things too, not humans.
We did talk to this guy because I told you he's in the second game.
Oh, you did, but...
So we've talked to everyone in this camp.
Okay.
We ended it right before we literally needed to leave camp. We need to move on, wrap it up.
Shemlin. Shemlin's a slur, isn't it?
No.
I should go.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
Shemlin are just people that aren't Dalish. So yeah, I guess it's a slur. It's used synonymous. It's like foreigner.
So say goodbye to Yuri Lowenthal. I'm sure he'll be in this game another 20
He's
times.
like every other character.
Yeah. He won the lottery once.
There's a line in this game that you'll hear all the time, and it's always Yuri Lowenthal screaming, "Where is everyone else? Where is everyone?" You hear it all the time. He has such a noticeable voice. So wrap it up. Go leave the camp.
I'm looking for someone with like a...
It's over there.
Nah.
Over yonder.
He won the lottery once, did you hear?
Who?
Yuri Lowenthal.
Did he really?
Yeah, in Nipton.
Are you...
So you return.
What are you telling me right now?
Without Tamlin.
IRL Nipton?
He's the guy in New Vegas.
Is he truly lost to us?
Oh my god.
That went right up your head.
It's just such a terrible joke. No one likes that guy.
I do.
I don't.
I'll be the one to say it.
I like him when he doesn't have his head.
Why? Okay, you know what?
He's an...
Let's not get into New Vegas controversy.
Everyone in the comments will agree with me. That guy is killable.
But you know what? That's my favorite kind of guy.
He's never survives. The only people who let him live don't know him. Have you talked to the people in Nipton about him?
Everyone in Nipton's dead
There's like
except for that one guy.
No. Well, you can. I think you can talk to Vulpes about him. Maybe you might be
I
able
don't know.
to.
I
But you
don't
can
think
talk to
so.
Boxcar. Isn't it Boxcar? The guy with the broken legs?
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
his
the guy I'm
name?
talking about.
You can talk to him, and he says he's like a gambling addict. Or you can talk to the guy before you shoot his head off, and he'll tell you.
Okay.
He's like a gambling
We're not
addict,
playing
dude.
New Vegas. We're not playing New Vegas.
The only lottery he will load up New Vegas. What's
no,
up, guys?
no,
Welcome
no,
to
no,
New
no.
Vegas.
No.
I'm also New Vegas head.
Okay, let's focus. What did he say? So you return with a Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. Oh, God.
What's
what
happened,
happened?
darling? Is
Is
he
he-
truly lost to us? Yes, he is dead. Option 1, please.
Don't look at me like that. This isn't my fault.
I know it's not your fault, Dalen. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the
His
dirge
face.
for those
He's
I
doing the
held in my
clown face.
arms as babes.
This is Mel Gibson.
I think
That's what
I know
remembered.
why our immortal ancestors would sleep.
It is. What?
I remember from last time.
How did they get Mel Gibson out of
Lead
this?
stars
It's
burn a
not
path
him, but it
across
sounds
the
just like him.
sky.
Oh, it's really not him?
Listening to
It
place
sounds
one
just
last
like him.
kiss
Right?
on your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
What's happening?
Womp womp. It's a funeral speech. He's recognizing him as dead.
No, he's not.
I'm not even lying to you. That's what that was for.
No. Will you
I don't
prepare a
recognize that,
service? I don't claim this. Must you prattle on? Will you prefer?
Must you prattle on so is hilarious.
Where's the he's not dead option? There's no body.
Can you stop coping about this? We're not even an hour into the game and you're already
We were
coping.
in love. There were romance dialogue options that I
Womp
missed.
womp. Get over it.
You don't get him like I do.
Well, I get
Will
that
you
he's
prepare
dead.
a service for Tamlin, please? I guess we're just gonna accept he's dead now. Will you prepare a service?
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come
Sing
to
for
guide
him,
him
that's
to the
all.
beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Cuts to like a rain dance around a fire. or
But
something.
what if Tamlin isn't dead? Thank you, game.
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask
no, that's
only
pretty
one
quick.
thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
An extremely good
I
man.
think
he
so.
seems honorable for Shimlin. I truly cannot tell. He's a shim. No, he's honorable.
Sure. He seems honorable.
Interesting.
Only correct answer.
What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Dude, what are you here for? You're so old.
I should go.
Course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Dalen.
Is Dalan like kin? Or-
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay, I thought he was who I needed to talk to, but
No, they
apparently-
well, because in the previous one, she tells you to go. Well, in the previous episode, she tells you to go tell him to make a service.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so I might not have.
Look at Duncan. He's amazing.
He's very tall. He's human, right?
Yeah.
Your keeper and I have spoken.
He's actually
and we've
Pharrell.
come to an arrangement that concerns you.
Is he
My
Pharrell?
order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Ooh, he extended you the offer. You get.
What can I say? What can I say?
I would be honored, but how did this come about? Me, a Grey Warden? This is madness.
What's this have to do with my cure, though?
Everything, I'm afraid. The darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent it.
Don't. You can't
Please
possibly
join
be
us.
that immature right now. I have, in all my 25 years of life, I have never once heard him say taint and be that immature about
The
it.
taint will sicken and kill you, you know?
Yeah, the blood. There. Oh my god.
taint
Get
blood?
in it, dude. You are not immersed.
I am.
If you were immersed, you wouldn't have made a taint joke.
Oh,
Wow.
I was listening.
You're in your silly Billy arc.
So, clarify again, what are the Grey Wardens about? Just run it down.
Grey Wardens they're like an elite order that's above the law, and they hunt and kill dark spawns and prevent blights.
Will I be able to return to my clan?
No.
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden.
True.
Let me be clear. You will likely never return here.
What?
We go to fight the Darkspawn.
Grey Wardens live in
A battle
solitude.
that will take us far from your clan.
But my family.
But we need
What family?
you and others like you.
My people.
And they're not your people.
They are.
They're just people.
Why should we trust this human, Keeper?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away. As it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
But this is my home.
A home that Darkspawn
Let
may
me get
tear
immersed.
apart.
I love
This
it
way
here.
you can find a cure and protect your clan. Have courage.
I cannot
my
express
clan.
my sadness at sending one of our daughters off into such danger. Away from the clan that
Elf
loves her.
sympathizers.
But if this is what the creators intend for you, Dallin, meet your destiny with your head held high. No matter where you go, you are Dalish. Never forget that.
Okay, okay. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Dalish are a miserable lot.
Stop. You're talking about my people.
You're brown.
I welcome you to the Order.
Sorry,
It is
people.
rare to have a Dalish amongst us.
That's
I'm
your
literally
favorite
Dalish.
person.
Served with distinction.
I know you'll do
Aren't
your
you like
clan
an
proud,
orphan in the
Dallin.
Dalish origin, or are you actually?
Take
No,
this
you
ring.
actually are a Dalish tribe, aren't you?
It is your heritage, and will protect
Yeah.
you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I feel bad for Duncan. He has to appease all these idiots all day.
Stop. Don't talk about my people like that. But they did... They did talk about what happened to my family.
Oh, I can't remember the
Yeah.
origin for.
I think it was like my father and my mother died, and then the other one killed themselves right
Okay,
afterwards.
so you
'cause
have
they
no
were,
family. I don't know why you're fighting.
They were
hard
so
to
in
stay
love
here.
that one killed themselves after the other died and left me to die, or left me here.
Sucks he lived.
That's
Sorry, I'm being a hater right now.
you kind of are.
I'm not that.
You're
I'm
riding
not-
Duncan too hard. I
I'm
think
not
is what
that much
happened.
of. Well, he deserves it. If you.
Also, isn't like part of the elf look that the eyes are supposed to be far apart like that?
I don't know what you mean.
Because I feel like he's normally proportioned, but every other Dalish elf that I've come across has like wide set eyes and like pointy features.
I mean, they are supposed to have pointy features. I don't know if they're. It might just be an old game that their eyes are wide like that.
Oh. Because he looks normal. He looks normally proportioned, but everyone else has like wide set.
He looks more than normally proportioned.
He's kind of gorgeous.
He's fantastic. I
Well-
hate what they did with him.
At least let me stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
That's
Come
cool. I
then,
didn't know he
darling.
lets you do that.
Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
This is sad.
I didn't know he lets you stay for the funeral. I always just said, all right, let's get it, Duncan. Bye.
Bro. Look! My people!
Oh, this actually might be the same cutscene you get all the time. It's like 2 of you.
Oh, no! I have to say goodbye to all of them.
Womp womp.
Not me tearing up.
You see this tribe in the second game.
This is sad. Wait.
All the origins are sad, except for...
We will be
they're
traveling
all sad.
south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar.
Except for the ones where
on
you
the
grow
edges
up
of the
like a
Korkari
peasant.
Wilds.
Okay.
The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times. But here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King
That is
Cailan.
so cool.
I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
He's kind of cute.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in
He
battle
is.
after all.
Right?
Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
The height difference?
I'm Elwyn, Your Majesty.
Yeah, no need to be rude. I'm Elwyn.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
He's
What can I
such a
say?
good king. It's so sad. You know of the Dalish King Cailan? King Cailan? Whoops.
You know of the Dalish.
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles
Amen.
against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that.
Aemon Targaryen?
E. Amen.
Aemond. I didn't realize
Is
things
that
were
the
going
Aemon?
so well. I love his shoulder pad or shoulder metal. Whatever that is.
The king?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have really cool armor in this game.
I love armor like that. I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of
Oh, God.
Darkspawn on the field, but alas,
I just
we've
know
seen no
everyone's
sign
gonna
of an
die after
archdemon.
he said that.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain
He
sends
just
out a
jinxed
search
all of
party.
us.
Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He didn't jinx everyone. He's too good of a king for his own good.
He sounded a bit jaded with that. Like, I don't
What
think
the
we
king
actually
said
want
is
that
true.
fight.
It's
They
not
won
that he's
several
jaded, it's
battles
just that
against the
he's
Darkspawn here.
educated and he's heard a lot of stories and he very much like feeds into the whole like honor, if I'm a good king, I'll make a good legacy type thing. You know what I mean? He buys into all of it. He sees a lot of good in people type thing.
Yeah, he seems like a sweetheart, but
He's-
I just worried why he said that. And
The world is too cruel for him.
the game just started. He's got to calm down with that.
Dude, if you think the game just started, this game has a crazy prologue. I mean, technically this is still the prologue. This is still the prologue, actually. There's no technically about it.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True.
I love Duncan.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
An archdemon?
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable.
Yeah, he's
Our
saying-
numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will
joining?
cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Ooh.
Why is the ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
What is done is necessary, Christy.
Why didn't you tell me about this cure before?
It is a secret, and it is not a simple antidote. The joining is what will make you a Grey Warden.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should
I
you
love that
need
he's got
to.
that one earring.
So cool for that.
He's awesome.
I have no idea who Duncan really is, but I'll take your word that he's awesome.
No one did. He's so selfless, honestly. I was so brainwashed as a kid that I thought the protagonist in the second game, the male protagonist in the second game, was him. Because they had, like, the same beard and, like, similar facial features.
Oh. The music is going crazy right now.
Yeah, you probably want to save.
Oh,
Save
sure.
frequently in this game. It crashes a lot. It's old.
True. I need to quick save so I can get screenshots later, too.
Oh, I just did. What's wrong with your camera right now? What'd you do?
I don't know.
Why are you so zoomed out? What are you doing?
So I can see.
Yeah, this is how you play the game?
Make her
Oh,
watch
brother.
over you, my lady.
My lady.
He didn't play this zoomed out the entire game.
Oh, Duncan's still walking.
He's chilling. He's cruising.
Going in a straight line.
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge.
Not
Find
even
me
gonna
there
look
if you
back.
wish.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
That VO is terrible.
Why?
It's like he was whispering, "Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit Duncan brought."
Am I supposed to be this short?
Yeah, you're an elf. Elves are short and fragile and frail. Humans are bigger.
Cute.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Well, I don't want to go see this guy first. I thought we were looking around.
Do whatever you want here. It's up to you.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Oh. Why? Why would we do that?
Can't swing a cat in this crowd.
That's such a weird phrase.
Well, he's saying it wrong.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
That's the best way to put the relationship.
Why do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Oh. Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Want to ask you something else.
Go on, then.
Where's Alistair?
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Duncan?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
I'll remember none of this.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I should go.
Good luck to you, then.
He's just giving you directions to places you'll never know.
Yeah, he's giving me directions and I'm retaining none of it. That's what you're here for.
I hate that you play zoomed out like that. I can't see. It's so jarring.
I can't see when I'm zoomed in.
That's
What is
all you need
this?
to see. You can see everything in front of you now.
It's not enough. Look at how much.
No, you're just looking at the floor when you do that.
How much is in my peripheral when I zoom out like
periphery?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted.
Love
Their
Templar
spirits
armor.
are in the Fade.
Look how cool they look.
that. Look at his eyes.
They're in the Fade.
They're faded?
Yeah, they're part of FaZe Clan.
Cheers, my
The
friends.
Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish.
Bro, where are you off to?
I'm exploring.
We stand here in this hour.
Ooh,
Wind?
you see how her textures are bugging out?
Are they?
Yeah, her textures are all screwy because the game is
Oh.
already screwing up.
I couldn't even tell.
Greetings, young lady.
Yeah, her
You are
textures are
Duncan's
all
newest
screwed up
recruit,
right
are you
now.
not?
Oh.
He's not a man. easily
Ostagar
impressed.
gets a lot. There's specific
be
areas
proud.
in the map that
Allow
get
me
really
to
screwed up.
introduce
Ostagar's
myself.
one of them.
I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Seen quite a few mages today.
The Circle sent many. Mages have always helped in past blights. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
So you faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Oh god. Don't quiz me.
She will lecture.
Oh.
She's supposed to be old. Like in this game, she's supposed to be like pushing 90 or something. So she's kind of their like token like old. I'll give you a bunch of lore type character.
We call it the Beyond, but I know of no connection.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
You see her ship flickering?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you have any proper advice? That's such a terrible thing to say.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Thank you. Free me. Soldier?
Stop.
Hail to you.
No Karlak simping.
It's not simping.
But yeah, so the whole reason the Chantry in Ferelden is like as it is because they hate Tevinter and they blame them for Darkspawn.
Those who have yet to fall.
Hello.
What are you doing up here?
I want to see the cleric.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Hail, Grey Warden.
Why are you crying?
Shh, I'm trying
They're
to
praying.
listen.
To who?
The creator, the maker.
So is there only one god in this game?
It depends on who you ask.
Oh.
No, there's multiple gods. The humans have the maker. Some people don't even worship the maker. They worship her saint. What's her saint's name? Something with an A.
Life is fleeting, you know.
Elves have their own gods. Tevinter has their own god. Tevinter still believes in the maker, but they believe in a weird version of the maker. The Kunari have the Kun, which was made by a guy who they consider to be a living god, but he died, so L.
Okay. Who's Davith?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Cute? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, Yep, here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
It's just a swamp.
I doubt they'll send us into pointless danger.
Then why do the Grey Wardens only recruit folks who can fight? Or are you their first basket weaver? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
Like
That's a funny joke. I've never heard that line before.
What did you say? Like we have a choice?
They're forcing you to be here?
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Yeah, he's a bit of a perv.
Or
I could just kill you.
You're a charmer, I see.
That's me. Anyway, I expect
This
it's
map
time to get back to
sucks.
Duncan. That's where I'll be if
Well,
you
he
need
dies,
me for
so.
anything.
Spoilers! I could have flirted back with him. We could have some fun.
I had to spoil one thing for you.
You can't do that.
That was the one thing I wanted to
This is
spoil.
first time blind playthrough. Everyone's armor is glitching.
Hang on.
Should I like reload?
No, just keep playing until it crashes.
Is that what happens? Is that how people play?
That's how I play. Just play until it crashes.
Quartermaster.
You there, Elf.
Oh god.
Where's my armor? And why you dress so preposterously?
Oh, he thinks
Me?
he thinks you're one of the slaves, the elf slaves, or servants. They're pretty much slaves.
Because
Are you
I'm here to
mistaken?
become a Grey Warden.
You're... Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. Sit down, fatty.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
Excuses,
Please, pardon
excuses
my
to be
terrible
racist,
manners.
buddy.
I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
That other guy that was flirting with me was more progressive.
Kills you, or kills him.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
I love his player model right now.
I should go.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Yeah, you should probably relaunch it.
Okay, let me see.
We good? All right.
Okay,
perfect.
and we're back. Technical difficulties there, a little more than expected, but we are so back.
It's just because it's an old game and it's on Windows 11, so it's even more of a pain than it was before.
Yeah, but I'm happy it's working because I was getting really immersed in what's going on.
Yeah, I just had to drop the graphics settings, so it might look a little bit worse, but this game wasn't really designed to be played on anything above medium graphics if you don't have mods.
Yeah,
and
look
I
at that
don't-
beautiful shadow we got going on.
And I don't feel like modding the game, so I'm definitely not putting it above medium graphics.
I think it looks great.
These medium-high graphics will be the death of me.
Let's go to the sign. Oh, okay.
You're really wandering with no direction, aren't you?
Yeah. Soldier. Nurse.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Me too.
Yeah, one of those guys is one of the other recruits, Jory. I don't know how much you want me to be backseat gaming you.
Jory, what's up with you?
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Indeed.
Oh, you've heard about me.
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
I'd rather not talk about
What's
it.
that supposed to mean? Is there a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
He was saying you were ugly.
Super thrilling.
You're not all smart, are you? That's such a terrible thing to say.
Why would we jump straight to that?
Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn? I'm curious about the joining ritual. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. You're not all that smart, are you? I love that line. That's so stupid.
Dude, aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds a little suspicious, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah. It's, you're gonna get snakes put in a pit with you. Devin said we might...
It's all some big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Alright. He'll be dead within the hour.
Can you read that scroll?
Which scroll?
On the bench to your left. Oh, no, you can't. It looks like it's an interactable object, but it's definitely not.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
You administer blessings to elves?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not? It's crazy! I'm gonna pick that.
Elves are very bitter in this
politics
game.
Here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Oh. Okay.
Elves are really bitter in this game, so you get a lot of bitter options if you're an elf.
I'm trying not to be too bitter, but, you know.
Go talk to that guy in the cage.
What's up with you, man?
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Ugh.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
He looks like he's doing fine.
He's kind of ripped.
Why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're in there first. That's horrible. Why haven't they fed you? Forget it. I'll see what I can do.
No, tell me why you're in there.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think.
Oh, that's
I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert? That's what I love asking him. Did you?
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Matters to me. If your cause is just.
I don't care if he's a deserter.
Why sneak around the camp?
I'm not a bootlicker. Desert if you want.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
True,
I got
he's
one of
real.
those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the... Do that one. They didn't find the key. That's
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it.
Oh.
But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I'll take that. Kills him.
That's crazy.
I do it every time.
No!
I do option 2 every game.
That's dumb.
Bro, I'm telling you, for the vibes, you gotta do it.
I'm not like that. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Damn, you should have just taken it.
I'm not like that.
The guard gets all irritated, like, why'd you do that? And you could just straight up tell him, Grey Warden business, and he's like, oh, alright.
Why are you spoiling?
Because you said you weren't gonna do it. So I'm obviously gonna tell you because you're like, oh no, my character wouldn't do that. So I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's funny. I think it's hilarious.
Jeez.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him.
True.
Put his head on a pike as an example.
True.
For deserting?
It's crazy to be stealing while there's a war going on. He acts like he's gonna live. Oh yeah, I'll steal all this stuff. I'm a soldier. I'll steal this stuff and not die in battle. Like, bro, you're a soldier.
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Well, they do that. That's real.
It happened to my friend Tamlin once.
Oh, true. Ass up.
Stop. It seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Who is this prisoner exactly?
Yeah.
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
What do I do? I thought I was supposed to get food.
I had a chat. You're supposed to say. I think you're supposed to say I had a chat with him. Actually, I've never done this before.
What? I'm gonna snitch?
Snit on yourself?
Cause he said he had like the key.
You're not snitching by saying I had a chat with him.
Okay, I had a chat with him actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked me for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
What'd you put in your pocket?
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
Yeah, let's persuade.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Alright.
Such an L that you don't just kill him.
Stop! Let me play how I want to play.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Then do it.
Don't do that yet. Here you go.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Oh, that's the saint's name, Andraste.
As I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
I don't know what I got this key for.
The key is... if you go back down that staircase, you'll see the chest that it goes to, but you can't loot it right now.
Okay.
You have to wait.
There's so much to explore.
There's not really a lot. It just looks like a lot.
Have I ever
You
been
see
this
that
way?
chest across the way right there?
No.
That's the one that the key is for, because it put a big point over it. One big arrow over it. But the guy won't let you do it, that tranquil. So, come back later.
Okay. I've been here, haven't I?
Arrow over man. Or exclamation point, rather.
Kennel Master?
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Oh gosh. Why do you think I could do it?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
True, I
What?
guess. True, I guess. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Can he imprint on me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Okay.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Is he gonna kill me? Oh god.
Eviscerates you.
Hell no. That thing's huge.
The dog looks up to you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Kill the dog? I didn't know. I forgot that was an option.
He looks harvestable.
Put the muzzle on the dog.
Okay.
The Mabari growls weakly, but
Well
does not
done.
fight you.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I think so. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
That dog looked vicious. I don't know if I want him in my life.
Ferelden, the whole nation of Ferelden values dogs. They're like a very dog-centric society.
What happens to cats?
Nothing in particular. It's just Orlais is considered like a very high and mighty place in the hoity-toity. They're very like snuff their nose up to everybody, like snobby type rich people. So Ferelden as a nation embraces like a more rugged mentality. Even their royalty is expected to like have a Mabari hound and like do something that's like more rough and tough, I guess you can say, like frontiers-ish. So they really value having Mabari. That's why I said this is the king's kennel, technically, of dogs. He's like the highest of royalty, but he still has Mabari, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright.
My lord. Yawning like a bad habit.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Elf? Elf? Elf?
Hello? I'm sorry.
I didn't even know you could talk to this guy.
I just wanted to talk to a fellow elf.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Yeah, you're in trouble. Lie, I'm afraid so.
No! Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
You'll get the switch?
Yeah, he'll get whipped.
Oh my god. Not on my watch.
Literally watches.
Not on my watch. Oh my god, look, he's all bloody.
It's war paint. Chill.
If I saw a dog like this in real life, you're telling me you wouldn't freak out too?
They're awesome. Look at them. They're cool. I don't own a dog like that.
If you saw someone walking by with a dog looking like that on a leash and you have to pass them, are you not a little bit scared?
Yeah, it depends on the person. If it's like an elderly person, I'm like, he cannot control that dog.
I'm running instantly. I don't care. That's instant death for me.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Oh my god.
People hate elves. Happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servant.
I happen to be a Grey Warden.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
Well, you're obviously not made of ash.
Do you take everything so literally? Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
I'd love to hear it.
Never heard of it.
Can I hear this old tale?
Do you want to hear it?
I love lore.
Okay, let's hear this old tale.
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a Cailan tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the Cailan, who made him their chieftain.
And they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after. What happened to him? So you descend from the Clayton. What happened to him?
Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morriganon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morriganon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morriganon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Lathias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Dwarves are so amazing and badass and cool and awesome.
What about his wife?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Luthias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
An interesting legend. Thank you for telling me. You could have just said he was the first Ash warrior.
Right?
So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover. No, that's...
Yeah. I'm going with 3. So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
Why are you painting your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis too?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
You're not doing a very good job of coming off as a intelligent elf.
I want to know. What if?
There is no what if in that situation.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
I don't like this guy. Can we kill him? I should go.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Dude, these dogs are terrifying.
You choose a lot of the... Did he really ask me that question? Line.
What do you mean?
A lot of the dialogue options, you guys like, what? Why did you ask me that? Hey, you see that big glowing check mark at the top left?
Yes.
Or that plus? You leveled up. You can level up.
Ooh. What shall I do?
It's up to you.
I don't know stats.
Dexterity lets you... Bows and... Like bows and dual wielding scale off dexterity. Cunning, you need cunning to level up the actual skill trees. So those are the 2 main stats you need for this class. Or what are you? Oh, you're a warrior. Oh, so have you committed to doing one thing?
I'm a warrior, but I wanted to use a bow.
Oh, you wanted to use a bow. So bows are going to be dexterity.
Okay, so how much should I put into what?
You could just do 20 for now. I don't really know.
And I should put stuff into cunning?
You could put a little bit into cunning, or you could put some into strength or constitution. Constitution's health. Cunning is just what you need to level up stats. I think cunning also affects your crit chance. Strength is strength. Weapons will need a minimum strength requirement to use.
What do you think? Pick.
Why are you making me pick it?
Because you know this game better than me.
I can't remember what skill tree you're doing, but last time I played, I had to get my cunning up to like 40. But that's because I was dual wielding, and then it didn't even really go that well. Just dump everything in dexterity. That's fine. It's really early in the game anyways. Click next. Ooh. So... Persuasion's what you were using in dialogue. That also requires cunning. So the next level of persuasion requires 12 cunning. So now if you want to go back and put... If you want to level up persuasion, you can go back and put 2 points in your cunning and get level 2.
I do.
There you go. Now you can get it. Click. Perfect. Next. And then this is like your actual stat lines. So like a lot of the dual wielding ones that I was trying to do, like click on that one. 30, what was the one above it? 28, up. 36, yeah. These require really high cunning, which is ridiculous. But then you also have to have dexterity, which is insane. If you're doing archery, then just look at these. So 27, go to this. 27 dex, 30 dex, 20. So you don't need any cunning, or requires master combat training. Go previous. Look at this. Go that. It's not telling you how much it needs. Oh, I guess you don't need anything for it. Yeah, so you don't actually need a level up cunning. Cunning, I think, does give you crit chance, but you can mainly just dump into dexterity now.
So can I put anything into this?
It requires improved combat training. So if you go previous, you have to have that second tier to be able to unlock the second tier of skills. And you can only do one of these right now. So do you want more persuasion or do you want more combat?
I prefer persuasion.
Then you don't level that up. You can level these up though. These are specific warrior tree skill lines.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to, you could level up a secondary one. Like if you didn't just want to do archery, you could do dual weapons or go down and do something else. Weapon and shield, two-handed. It depends on what you want to do.
This one requires dex, precise striking.
So yeah, so it says the warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack as well as an increased chance to score crit hits for as long as this mode is active. So it's a sustained, which means you turn it on and it's just going to take a portion of your stamina away and stay on. But it'll give you a buff, so it'll give you an increased crit chance, and it'll physically make you attack harder, I think? Sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack. Yeah. So you're going to attack slower, but you're going to hit harder and you're going to crit harder.
Okay.
So if that's what you want to do. There's two different ways to play archers in this game. You could play like, I use a longbow, because longbows have a longer draw. You know what I mean? So like you're really pulling it back and it takes you a while to shoot. But when you do shoot, you feel it. Or you could be that guy that's just like, duh, spit firing it off. You know what I mean? Like, panic, shoot as many arrows as I can.
Right.
So it depends on what you want to be.
I mean, I prefer a longbow. I think that's cooler.
Right, because if you were doing the other one, the little rapid fire, you would probably want to do a short bow because it has a slower draw. So if you want to be the guy that's with the longbow, or rather the girl in this case that uses a longbow and has a long draw, then that really feeds into it really well.
Okay, so
Yeah, because so if you scroll down to archery, the other one is rapid shot. So that's a sustained as well. And you can only have, like if you turned on rapid shot and precision, I don't even know if it lets you do that. If it does, then it's just doing nothing. You know what I mean? They're canceling each other out. It's one or the other type thing. And it speed wins over power. Just hit as many of them as you can. You already have that one scaled. But if you don't want to do that one, then yeah, the warrior one is a really good. So you still have one more talent. Go up. What's the top one? Powerful. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduces the fatigue penalty for wearing. I mean, that's just chill.
that just sounds nice.
Yeah, that's great. I forgot that you are a warrior, so take that. Yeah, that. And click play. So until you click...
Yippee, we're back.
Until you click play, technically your level up's not finished. But you can like half level up. Like, oh, I don't want to use any skills right now. Apply everything else and click play, and then just don't use the skill slot.
That's nice.
And then you can still click play. I forgot you were a warrior, so what I was telling her off camera is that she probably isn't going to be able to use the heavy armor that she said she liked, because I thought she was a rogue. But she's a warrior, so you will be able to use that armor if you really want to.
Cool.
There's potential to have a really cool kind of build with this playthrough. Warrior
Awesome.
with a bow is awesome.
I've been this way before.
I've been here before. Yeah, you need to go back.
These boots have seen everything.
We need to kind of wrap it up here. We've been in Ostagar too long. Let's save. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go talk to the soldiers if you want, or you can just not.
Okay, where are the soldiers?
They're up there. You can also tease Logain or like talk to Logain if you want.
Logain. Have I seen Logain yet?
No,
You
I
approach
don't
the
think you
tent
have
of
seen
Terran
Logain.
State your business.
They just keep talking about him.
Yeah, he's the uncle and top general of the king.
Okay. Tell me about Logain. I've heard him about 5 times.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped
Look
free
at me.
Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
King Marik is the current King Cailan's father.
The Plight Man.
The Polite? What?
The Polite.
Oh, the Polite Man, yes. His father was King Merrick. King Merrick found Tyr Loghain as like a peasant and saw how good he was as a strategist, elevated him to general, which he then proceeded to like win a war against the Orlesians because Ferelden's hate Orlesians. And King Merrick was like, holy crap, he's such a good commander, I'm making him a noble. So he gave him the title of Tyr, which is a noble.
Look at his waist. Kind of grabbable.
You can never stop looking at men's waists, my
Look
lord.
it. They gave him a curve for a reason.
Yeah, practicality. Anyways.
Is the Terran inside? What's he doing? What do you put in his pocket?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you could tell me a little about him. I would like an audience with Terran, please. Please, oh please.
Yeah, I'd like an audience.
I suppose you have a message for him?
The only reason you're able to do that is because you put 2 in persuasion.
This guy's gonna lose his job.
Boom, look at that.
Yes, what
now
is
you're
it?
talking to the Tyr.
Oh man,
new
Severus
Grey Warden,
Snape?
I assume.
We love Loghain.
We do?
I do. I really like Loghain.
Okay, are you done? You're done conspiring? Yes, I am.
Cailan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
What?
Fascination you don't share. No, I didn't know that. Yes, I've heard that. I haven't. I think that's true. I can't remember this bit of lore.
I don't even know. Yeah, I've heard that.
No, don't.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I see you're a Dalish. Marek knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw an equal with the bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
My fellows?
I don't know. I hope not. I certainly hope so. I don't know.
Dunno.
If Cailan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
Oh, he gets no sleep.
And if he doesn't, he seems like a fool to me. The Dalish don't have kings. You don't seem very fond of him.
You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
My beloved.
There you go. That was your first introduction to Tyr Loghain.
Is he gonna be mad?
You approach the tent of Tyr Loghain. State your business.
I should go.
Very well.
So the only people you have... I don't even know if you can really interact with the soldiers up there. I don't know if it's worth doing. I think you just listen to the guy talk about giving a lecture to how to kill a darkspawn to the soldiers. Or you can go to... Oh, you might be able to talk to the sergeant. Try talking to the sergeant. The guy kneeling with a massive hammer.
Hello.
Well, don't touch the carcass.
Don't touch the
We'll
carcass.
be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do up here.
I'm touching it.
It's just aesthetic. So the only thing you have left to do is go talk to Alistair and then hit the road to the wilds.
Let's go see this Alistair. Where is he?
All the way across, that way. All the way down the line.
All the way. I've heard the name Alistair before. I don't know who he is.
From
but
what? In this game?
Whenever I hear about Dragon Age, I always hear the name Alistair.
Oh,
But I know nothing about him.
Yeah, people have an opinion on Alistair.
Okay. Well, I shall form my own.
You either don't care about him, you fervently love him, or you just don't care for him.
Okay.
It's-
I'll decide. I'll be the judge of which opinion is right.
I'm
this
sure
right?
he will. Yeah, it's up there. There he is.
Alistair
What is
detected?
it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman
His
if
disses
I
need
must.
some work.
Get out of my
His
way,
what?
fool.
His disses.
He's so childish.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
He kind of sounds like Gale.
Oh God! Don't make that comparison, please.
What?
Don't make that comparison.
He has that same snippy voice. What did he say? You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Fear not, I'm no mage.
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me? My big knife ears, my elf ears. You like to call me knife ears, like all the other people do? Hmm?
Well, I have a face tattoo too.
True.
So
True. Big true.
you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
God, this joining. What do you know about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know,
What
it's
is
just
the
case that
joining?
There have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? What?
What? Oh, brother.
Is your character trans? This is your coming out story.
I don't know.
I can handle myself better than most, probably because we're too smart for you. True, Queen Slay. You want more women in the Wardens, do you? That's probably the most innocent question.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Ooh, he got you there.
He got me, no!
Yeah, he got you good.
No, I must leave. I should go.
Incredibly unlucky. Just one of the boys. We're just one of the boys.
Incredibly unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
You navigate conversations in a way I've never done before.
I like our little back and forth. I like him.
That argument I saw, what was that about? You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling with you. Let's go.
What were you arguing? What are you arguing about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Your phone's ringing.
It is? Scam likely.
Oh.
What's a Templar? You are a mage hunter?
Yeah. Is that what a
would be
Templar
awkward.
is?
Not really.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to. Yeah, it's just giving you the other options.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Party members. Oh, he's with me. When you're not controlling them, party members act accordingly to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait.
Yeah, so you can move between them. It's telling you the tactics menu at the top. You can set their tactics, which is how they behave in combat. So he's currently set to Defender. It wants you to change him. Click Defender. I don't know why. He has no actions because I don't think he has any abilities right now because you guys are too low level.
He looks like he can fight. Why can't he?
You can put him to Scrapper, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because, and so the behavior right there is telling you what they do. So they could be passive, they won't do anything. You can make him aggressive and he'll just run in. You can make him ranged and he'll prefer to use a bow. Cautious is like they'll run away if someone comes close to him, and defensive is they try to defend you. They put their life on the line to defend you.
Okay. I'll just leave it at default.
Yeah, you don't need to get into that really because we're on easy mode here, so.
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, yeah. So that's if you're not playing him. He's set to custom.
Is that fine? Should I just leave it at custom?
Either that or you can put him on what you wanted him to be on. They still have the prefab options like the scrapper and stuff.
I guess I'll set him to scrapper. Why not?
He's just got rid of all his stuff. What happened? Go defender? He doesn't have a scrapper preset. Keep him on defender.
Okay. What should I be? I'm archer?
It doesn't matter because you should be playing yourself in combat most of the time.
Okay. So I don't really need to...
No, just click X.
Alright,
Alright, now just go back to Duncan.
You follow me? You do.
He does. He's your party member.
Yes?
Oh. Never mind.
Why are you following me? Tell me about yourself. He hails from Waterdeep, the city of splendors.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Duncan's such a nice guy.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
True.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
You didn't really have to... Anyway, do you? I didn't...
Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Yeah, that was a bad dialogue option.
Oh my god. Everyone's so touchy.
What about?
Then
let's get a move on, shall we?
I've heard all of this before. Alright, so we're gonna leave that part right there. Thank you so much for watching. Alistair's pretty cool. I like Alistair.
A lot of disposition in this episode. Maybe we'll actually... I think we should get some combat next episode.
Nah, we don't need combat. I'm having fun.
Need the combat.
I'm having fun. It's gonna stress me out if we do combat.
Need that combat.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.